Yo guys, it's LMB7 coming at you with another Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands video. So today I'm going to be doing a familiar tactic that is used. If you've ever been in the service, you'll know it as soon as you see it. To get into the non-technical terms, it is pretty much called a roadside car bomb. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to park the vehicle right on the side of the road. Go slap two things of C4 because I like to make shit go boom and I like to watch things explode. And if it's worth shooting once, it's definitely worth shooting twice. So now I'm going to hide up in the mountains here and wait for some unsuspecting bad guy to come here and have even worse stuff done to him. So whether that be Unidad or Santa Blanca, doesn't matter. I'm going to just go and blow these SOBs to high hell and back. So I use my drone right here to try to recon the area just to see if I can tag a vehicle and get a heads up just to make it easier. But I also use my mini map to go and see when they're coming. Now obviously you can't really use the mini map as far as I know for tagging enemies in cars if you're playing on extreme difficulty. I may be wrong on that. But just a heads up just in case so you don't try this tactic and get screwed over. But there's nothing special about this tactic here. It's just nice to use if you're like in a hasty ambush or you know you finally cleared some guys out and you want to go and use this to go and wipe the 6 or 7 out when they hop out as reinforcements. So right there's Unidad. Boom! Blow him up. So I'm going to go and shoot at him because I want to make sure no survivors happen. And the vehicle gets on fire, and boom goes the dynamite. I know there are no survivors now, which is great. This tactic went out pretty well. So on this one right here, I do a 975 meter shot, which I was originally trying to do with a 1K, but I took the wrong route on this map. And in case you're wondering where this was, it's in the Providence that is in the lower left of the map, and it's actually in the lower left of that Providence right there towards the very end. You'll actually see me in this video walk out of the map where there's no more map and it tells me to return to the operations. So in an earlier video I speculated that after 400 meters, every 100 meters you would add a click or a mill. I was wrong on that. Turns out it is actually every 200 meters. So 200 meters, you want to go and put the crosshairs right on the opponent. 300, you split it between the crosshairs and the first click. 400, you do the first click. 600, second click. 800, third click. And 1,000 meters at 4 clicks. And of course, splitting the difference in between if you're like doing a 900 meter shot or a 700 meter shot in between those. Just to go and correct myself and give you good information. So I've talked about doing some other different videos. I'm going to go and stick with Ubisoft right now because they have the most lax monetization policy out of some of the people I've worked with. So that's who I'm going to use for right now. So I'm probably going to do some For Honor videos coming up here within the next week or so. Just a heads up on that. So you'll notice it kind of takes me a little while to get set up because after 600 meters, if you are not zoomed in on them, they just disappear. I think they did that for purposes of saving processing and a bunch of other technical mumbo-jumbo I'm not trying to get into. Because I noticed when I used my bino zooms, I did not see the enemy. But once I got a little bit closer, about 400, 350 meters, everybody was where they were supposed to be. I memorized where they were supposed to be already. So that's really a big downside because after 600 meters, you have to walk all the way back to get that nice, sweet 1K shot. And it takes forever, as you can see. Now, I actually mess up in this video here trying to do the 1K. I guess my calculations of where his head was or his body was wrong. And so when I did that, I actually wound up messing up. And I had to go and do a follow-up shot. But I took down his buddy as well, just for S&Gs. So here, I'm actually going to get in the correct spot to pull that 1K shot off. Like I said, it's going to take me a lot of time to get to that 1K. I tried to cut out as much as I can of the walking back because I know you guys don't really want to watch that. So if you would like to see better sniping or just in general get some really good information, go and check out my boy Amper Camper's video. Leave a comment on his video. Let him know that LMB7 sent him your way, you know, just so he can give me a shout out and help boost my channel. Also, if you know anything that I might not know, leave a comment in the comment box. I'm all about going and trying to learn new stuff about this so I can give you better content to watch for your viewing pleasures. So, I'm still walking back here, but I eventually get to that sweet 1K distance, and you'll see here, I put 4 clicks on it, but apparently there was too much sway, so I'm definitely going to have to upgrade my stable aim stat on that. But I wound up actually just waffling the shot. It sucked. But once I pulled it off, it felt great. So here, I keep adjusting myself to try to go and make sure I can get the furthest back without being obstructed by any of the rocks, because I am going up on a mountain. Once I do get set, I go and try to take the shot. Once again, for 1,000 kilometers, that is 4 clicks on the scope. You'll see it in the video here, and I do take them down eventually, and it feels great. And of course, for any of y'all that don't know, 1 kilometer is about 0.69344 in miles. So it's not quite at a mile. You need to do 1.7 just to get a little bit over a mile on that shot. Just in case you want to be like Chris Kyle and pull off that legendary 1 mile shot. I am using the MSR with the XI tactical scope with the 6x zoom. Best scope and best sniper rifle in the game in my opinion. So I try to go for this guy right here. I move it 4 clicks. Get it on there. That's where I thought his head was going to be. I missed, and I didn't have my suppressor on, so I thought they spotted me. Main reason I didn't have my suppressor on is, for one, you saw in my video, 400 meters out, they won't hear you. The only way they'll be alerted is if you miss like I did. And it actually takes 2 times the travel distance with the suppressor on, so if they're running like that right there, that will really affect when your bullet gets there and takes him down, and may make a hit or miss and determine, especially on these long ranges. So I'll reline it up. I shoot it again, and then you will see, boom, he goes down, out for the count.
Hostile down.
Tyson gets the knockout. Tyson gets the knockout. And for S&Gs, I take his buddy down. So thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button on the subscribe so you get notifications when I post this every time. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you. I appreciate all the support. LMB7 is out.